Hello, gentle viewer. Come to you tonight with another broadcast of ANN, a Shame News Network. Yesterday's news brought to you today. That's right. Now, once I get good enough at doing this, then we'll have a Shame News Network. Tomorrow's news brought to you today. Y'all know you love that shit right there. But tonight we're going to talk about the homeless homie who got harmed by the LAPIGS. That's right, because I can't think of any harm that you can suffer that's worse than death. Shit, I guess you could get tortured first and then die or something, but the end result is that harm is your death. Let's watch a video clip real quick. Come along, folks. Let's have a look.
The name of the homeless man shot dead by police on Skid Row on Sunday has not yet been released, but witnesses say he was killed during an altercation with police over a possible robbery.
Next thing I know, the dude swung on the cop, then the cop swung back, and then they were hitting them, then two other cop cars pulled up, and then they got out the car and ran over there, and then they all had 3 tasers out.
Police say it's not clear if the taser struck the suspect or when exactly shots were fired. Some witnesses claim that the man had reached for one of the officer's guns. Police are promising a thorough review of the incident.
It's going to be a long investigation, and we will, get to the bottom of it.
A friend of the deceased told local news that he'd been homeless for about 6 months after leaving a mental hospital.
Ooh, shit. I'm sorry, folks. I am so sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, got to wash my eyeballs out or something. I mean, I can't really blame the news folks. Because this happened in the Skid Row area of Los Angeles. And really, how the fuck you have like a Skid Row area? Now, I've heard of Rodeo Drive and Beverly Hills and shit like that. And then you got Skid Row. And that woman, oh, that was one unbeautiful woman. Which one unbeautiful woman? And then the background characters, oh, they were some unattractive individuals themselves. And the environment, just even looking at that shit stunk up my fucking house. Shit, I ain't even gonna lie. Having that shit up my fucking screen made my house stink. Shit, I'll be damned. But that's right. You heard it from the horse's mouth. That could be a literal horse, I don't know, because they only kind of showed her from here up. Might have 4 legs, so I don't know. But you shouldn't just take what people say and take this shit as gospel. Let's look at this other video real quick to see what went down in the town. Let's have a look.
Online's Christy Fajardo is live outside LAPD headquarters in downtown LA. The LAPD is investigating a deadly officer-involved shooting that happened in downtown LA's Skid Row. The suspect was killed. It happened just before noon on the 500 block of South San Pedro. That's near 6th Street. KCAL 9's Christy Fajardo is live outside LAPD headquarters in downtown LA with the latest on the shooting investigation. Christy?
Andrea, cell phone video of the shooting has already made national headlines, which is why just a short while ago, the LAPD came out and made a statement. They tell us that 3 officers opened fire, including a sergeant, after the suspect allegedly tried to grab one of the officers' firearms. We've frozen the video, but left the audio up because we can't show someone dying on the air. Oh! Here is the video again. Witnesses say the man tackled to the ground had been disputing with another man when the LAPD showed up. The person in the front grabs an officer's nightstick, but it's the man in the back you should be watching. "Drop the gun." The sound of a taser is also audible. Then one shot. The LAPD says the shooting is still under investigation. During a news conference this afternoon, a spokesperson didn't say how many shots were fired or by whom.
On their arrival, they made contact with the suspect, and during that contact, an altercation occurred.
In the meantime, a second video of the shooting would also surface and make the rounds on social media. That's where Police Commission President Steve Soboroff said he first saw the shooting. He confirms tonight the key to the investigation will be whether the man in the video tried to grab an officer's gun, and adds the DA and Independent Inspector General will also be investigating very carefully. Now, people who knew the man who was killed tell us he'd been living on Skid Row for about 6 months and did have battles with mental illness. Now, tonight, the LAPD tells us all 3 officers are on paid administrative leave. Police tell us they are also looking for videos. They believe there are multiple angles out there. And they also say that some of the officers might have been wearing body cameras, so they want to look at that video. In the meantime, they are asking the public to reserve judgment until the investigation is complete. Live outside LAPD headquarters, Christy Fajardo, KCAL 9 News.
Oh shit. Damn it. I'm getting auto timer and shit. But we might as well have a commercial break. Have a commercial break. And this news broadcast is not being brought to you by Ritz Crackers. Didn't eat no fucking crackers when I was trying to do a damn video and shit. It is not brought to you by Ritz Crackers. The most delicious motherfucking crackers you can find. For like about $2.50. $2.50. But let me tell you something, Ritz. The fuck is this? The fuck is this right here? Garlic butter? Now it's nice to have a little bit of garlic butter on there, but you think the folks over at Ritz like believe in vampires or some shit. So much garlic as they had on them damn crackers. So let's see it. Ritz crackers. Some good motherfucking crackers. Ritz crackers with garlic butter. And fuck that shit. Now back to our news broadcast. So you saw what happened. And even though I put in LAPX. Shit. I done shot his black ass myself. What the fuck? You know, if I have a badge on and shit, when I tell y'all why then comply, So, hey man, why don't you get in the car? Okay, well, why do you want me to do that? Oh, I think you robbed somebody. Well, sir, certainly. Let us go down to the police precinct station and have a discussion about the thing. Well, actually, no, because we ain't having no damn interview. They were like, well, am I under arrest or am I being detained? Well, I believe we're going to arrest you. Why, certainly, sir. Let us go on down to the station where you can call the public defender's office because I won't have anything to say to you. Is it lunchtime down there so I can get me one of them bologna sandwiches? Or like Cliff Rainey had, get one of them bologna sandwiches, one of them peanut butter jelly sandwiches and shit. Yeah. But that's what he should have done. Now you might be wondering, okay, well, hold on a minute, then why didn't he do it? Let me think about that for a minute. Yeah, let's think about it. I got to get some electrolytes, you know, because they electrify the brain and shit, and they electrify my brain and shit. Oh yeah, my shit's firing on all cylinders right now. Because the fact of the matter is, homeboy had mental illness. He had mental illness. You don't believe me? Why don't we listen to like the chief of police, whoever the fuck is on this other video? Let's have a look.
When police approached the suspect, he repeatedly refused to comply with officers' commands and then began to fight with them. During the altercation, officers used tasers in an attempt to subdue the man. However, the tasers appeared to have little effect, and he continued to violently resist. While on the ground and struggling with the officers, the man forcibly grabbed one of the officers holstered pistols, resulting in an officer-involved shooting. As you know, portions of this incident were captured on video from various sources, including 2 body-worn cameras on officers at the scene. These will be reviewed and analyzed as part of the ongoing investigation. I have reviewed the video and the audio, and preliminarily, you can hear the young officer who is primarily engaged in the confrontation, saying that he has my gun. He has my gun, and he says it several times. You know, I'm a 40-year police officer. I don't know that I could have done anything differently. You know, I think that this is an awful tragedy.
But you see, they didn't take that stance. They didn't say, oh, well, yeah, but he had mental illness, so he came with us all like that and this and that thing. Nah, let me quit fucking around. Because the fact of the matter is this, the reason he did not want to talk about that man's mental illness is due to the fact that if that became the main focus, then there we go again, police killing somebody who has a mental illness. Now, if they have a mental illness and shit, and they're all violent and stuff, really, you're not going to be able to talk to them anyway. Have no damn civil conversation with no motherfucker like that. Even have another video. Let's see. Actually, no, it was a second video. I don't have another. It was that second video. And they say, oh, well, he was in a confrontation with another man and the police rolled up. So dude was already hyped up and ready to fight, ready to throw down. So mental illness or not. But hey, once again, mental illness or not, if you grab my gun, sure, I'm not even a police officer, but if you grab my gun, I'm gonna whoop your I will defeat you in physical combat while aiming the gun towards your chest cavity and then pulling that trigger a couple of times with your finger on it. Oh, damn, he killed himself. Look, that's his fingerprints on that damn trigger. He killed himself. Suicide. I just happened to be there. So I don't blame the LAPIGS for killing his black ass. You know, if he had mental health problems, first thing you want to be like is, okay, where's his support system? Where's his family? They never printed his real name. They said the dude went by the name Africa. So, okay, Africa, where's your African mom, your African dad, your African brothers and sisters? And if you had no support system, then I feel bad for you. I really do feel bad for you. And if you do have a support system, I still feel bad for you. Because the fact of the matter is that there are certain mental illnesses. I mean, like if you're bipolar, okay, you got to take med A, then med B, and med C, you know, all in one day. It 4 to 6 to 8 hour intervals and shit. If you're an adult, okay, you living on your own. Your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, they can't make sure, they cannot ensure that you take your medication properly. Then you go off the rails and shit if you don't. Do some shit like homeboy Africa did today. Or yesterday, that is. And then you end up dead. I think I said it before, got it from a dad. We're all responsible for our own happiness in life. So if you have those mental health issues, you get you one of them smartphones, set that damn alarm so let you know when you need to take your pills. Make sure you take your pills. If you figure you can't take your pills, once again, go to family, go to friends. Can't believe, I don't believe it said his age, but you know, however long you were on this earth, that you were never able to make even one friend that could help you out of that shit. Anyway, that's it, that's all, because with all them videos in there, shot, I know I must be close to the time limit. That's it, that's all, I'm out.